they're obsolete. But also, what if I want to record something? Where am I going to find them? This video is sponsored by True Earth. More on that later on in the video. Every year for my birthday, I always do a big thrift trip, so here it is. Me and my sister went thrifting and we went to so many stores that I forgot what I bought. We went yesterday and I'm just looking at the bags and I'm like, oh, I bought that. Okay, that was a choice, but here we are. Yeah, so let's just get right into the thrifting, thrift with me portion of this video, and then we'll come back here and I'll show you what I got. This was the first store we went to of the day. I love checking out any of the little knickknacks. Not that I need any more things in my room, but you never know what you're gonna find. I did see this really cool clock. Unfortunately, it was broken and I didn't know how to repair it, but it was $6. That was really cute. This clock, I was very tempted to buy it. I did leave it. It was a very 80s clock. And then I found this little radio. Again, I don't really have any room for it, but it was really cool. This, oh, it was so beautiful. I did find this coat and I was like so tempted to buy it. I didn't buy it, unfortunately, just because of the shoulder pad situation that was going on with it. Far too intense for my liking. I then headed over to the men's section to see if they had any cool coats. There was this vintage bomber jacket with some tissues or something in the pocket. I didn't buy it. And then I saw this one here, which I thought was so cool. Unfortunately, when I did try it on, it didn't really want to zip up and it didn't pass the shoulder test where I tried to move my shoulders. It was a little too uncomfy, so I did leave it. Now this place, I don't know who donated this, but there must have been 7 to 10 homemade quilts here. There were so many quilts. They were all like around $20 each, and I'm just trying to figure out who donated them. Was it, you know, someone's grandmother liked making these projects? Was it from some type of sewing school? Because they're just a bunch of random patterns all sewn together, and whoever donated these, they probably could have sold them for a little bit of money because quilts are very popular right now. I didn't pick any up just because none of them really spoke to me, and then looking at the quality of them, I'm like, I could make that. Now that it is officially sweater season, I'm always looking in the men's sweaters for anything cozy, and unfortunately I just didn't see any that I was in absolute love with during this trip. There was a few that I kind of regret not buying, but they weren't like, you know, you first see it and you're like, wow, this is so cool. That one was nice, but it looked like it was handmade and it had shrunk in the wash, so I didn't want to tempt that. Now I found this poncho. It had the really cool vintage tag. I am such a sucker for vintage tags. I really like this and I was very tempted to buy it. I tried it on and I just couldn't really figure out how I would wear it, like an everyday look. So I did leave it, but I thought it was a really cool piece. Then we went to the second store and second value village of the day. I already have that plate. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if I'm looking around my... Oh, yeah, there it is. It's above... It's over there. I got it. This place always has a ton of clocks and a ton of, like, decorative plates. Then I went to the wood home decor section. Never know what you're gonna find. I didn't really see anything that I was totally in love with. Now, there was this piece of wood, and it was $20. Like, I get it, wood's expensive, but, no. I tried my luck at this thrift store looking through their men's sweaters. That one was kind of neat, but I didn't really care for the little text. This one was also kind of cool. And it did have like a more of a retro looking tag, so it could have been older, but I just didn't like how the knit was. It's one of those flowy, clingy kind of knits, and I just knew I wasn't going to feel comfortable wearing it if I had bought it. Now the problem is that I'm finding nowadays is that over the last few years, companies and corporations and bigger stores are trying to sell ugly Christmas sweaters, and now they're making their way into the stores, and then I get excited and then I look at it. Not this one, this one's really cool, but I didn't buy it and I kind of regret not buying it. And anyways, I think it's like, oh, it's a vintage sweater, and then I look at it, I'm like, no, it's not vintage. It's from like 3 years ago. This sweater was neat. It was a little too small for me. And it also felt like a towel. Yeah, so I didn't buy it. Now, I really like this, but it was too small. So I think it might have been a kid's sweater, so I didn't buy it. And then my sister, she had to show me what she found. So she ended up buying this sun and moon tapestry. I think it was like under $5 too, so that was like a really good price. She was super excited to find that. Now this blanket, kind of wanted it. It was a little scratchy, and if I'm going to use a blanket, I want it to feel soft and comfortable. Then I went to check out the other blanket section, and what's so funny nowadays is that you can tell that people who tried to get into crocheting are now like not so much into it. I mean, you can see like older crochet pieces. Like, I feel like this is an older crochet piece, but then you can really tell, like these pieces here, that these were probably done in the last few years for the whole craze. I'm still crocheting. Like, I love it. It's my life. We made our way to the next thrift store, and by this time my feet were killing me because I decided to wear these Doc Martens, which I never wear, but I'm like, I gotta break them in. And yeah. I feel like years ago I used to find so much stuff in this store, and then I think over the last year or two haven't found a lot of things. I feel like when thrift stores kind of look like this, I just get way too overwhelmed, and I don't want to look through everything. I just kind of look for like the stripes. Like this one here, I can spot a Northern Reflection stripe like across the store. This, loved it. Extra small, would not fit me, didn't buy it. This, I actually owned this one in a different size, and I hated how it felt. It felt like a scuba gear thing. I don't know. And then we went to the last store, which I forgot to film the outside, but this one was in Smithville. Now, I was very tempted on buying this, but it looked a little too small and there was too many stains on it, so I did leave it. However, they did have a sale on their jackets. I believe it was 50% off, so, you know, I had to peruse around and see what I could find. Alright, I am back from thrifting, but first, let's talk about today's sponsor. I have been using True Earth laundry detergent for well over a year now, and I have been so impressed by how clean my clothes have been that I haven't went back to the old products I used to use to clean my clothes. There's no measuring, there's no mess. These laundry strips are so easy to use. All you do is tear them apart and toss it in. This laundry detergent also works with hot and cold water. One of my favorite scents is fresh linen, but they also come in different fragrances such as lilac breeze, baby, and fragrance free. Along with getting my clothes clean, I feel great knowing True Earth is hyperallergenic and eco-friendly because there are no plastic jugs. The fragrances are not overpowering, and my clothes come out feeling soft. So if you're looking for a laundry detergent that gets your clothes clean, keeps them smelling fresh, then check out True Earth. And if you use my code mic.jasek, you'll get 10% off your order. You might think that I'm a very talented crocheter. My sister is also a very talented crocheter, and she does have a crochet Instagram account, so I'll put it right here. But anyway, she made me this duck. She found a pattern, I think, on Etsy. She spent the time and made me this duck. And you know me, I love birds and I love ducks. I love mallard ducks because I love like their green little head, and I think he's just so cute. That I'm gonna move that and I'm gonna put him right there. Now you might be like, why wouldn't you put it here? There's gonna be a little Christmas tree because it's almost Christmas, so there's gonna be a Christmas tree that goes here. All right, anyways, let's get right into the haul. I bought a lot of things. We're gonna go in order of the busiest or the most that I bought in a store to the least that I bought in a store. I also bought some yarn for a project and some other little doodads for a project, but you'll see those when I do the project. First off, I found these. A set of brand new VHSs. I know, they're obsolete, but also, what if I want to record something? Where am I gonna find them? And it was $3 for two. Months ago, I bought another pack and they were like $8, so that's a good deal. Also, I found something super fun. Remember when I bought these a while ago and I'm like, oh, I wish I would have bought more of them. Look what I found. Same thrift store. I think these are different because the price is different. I think it was $5.99, so like $6, whereas this was $4.99. I picked up two more. There was a lot more, but I just picked up two more of these because I have two already. And then I'm like, you know what? I'll just buy this. These colors aren't particularly the ones I choose. Of course, I'd pick these ones. I saw them and I'm like, I want them in another color. There was a few more of these there though. There was like maybe 4 or 5 and I bought one. That's something I'll do with eventually, but I remember when I saw them and I brought them home and I was reviewing them, I'm like, I wish I bought more of them. So the next item I found was this shirt. Yes, it looks like every other shirt that I own. But here's the thing. It was either a year ago. I think it was a year ago. I think it was a year and a little bit ago. I went to, I think it's like a treasure hunt. You know those liquidation stores? It was like that. I saw this and the brand is George. So it's from originally Walmart, and I saw it there and I'm like, oh, this is really cute. And I remember it being $5 and I'm like, I don't need it. I have enough striped shirts. That was before I like really got into it and I'm like, I don't need it. And then ever since I'd be like, I wish I bought it. I wish I bought it. Why didn't I buy it? I have seen them in thrift stores, like this exact one, but they were like a size of medium, a small, a large. And when it comes to these types of shirts, I like an oversized shirt. This one here is a size extra, extra large. Does this look like an extra, extra large? No, it does not. Do you see how tiny these sleeves are? I still have to try it on, so hopefully it fits. I hope it fits. I finally saw it and I'm like, okay, I'll buy it. It was $4.99, so technically I saved $1, you know, waiting around for it, but I hope this looks good. If you're gonna tell me that this is an extra extra large, you're lying to me. This is not an extra extra large. Like here, it is so tight. It's cute, it fits here, it is adorable. I mean, I do like it. It's no Northern Reflections. Again, Northern Reflections striped mock tees fit so beautifully. This, like right here, so gosh darn tight. I understand why these went to a treasure hunt store to begin with, because whoever made them, Walmart, you didn't do a good job in your sizing, okay? So if I would have bought a medium or a large, there's no way it would have gotten onto my arms. I will keep it for now because I can envision how I will wear it. I just need to feel a little bit more comfortable in it. To be fair, this morning I was wearing like a baggy sweater and then I switched into like my baggy comfy clothes. So then just putting anything that's a little form-fitting just doesn't feel right. But overall, it is really cute. And then on my way out, I saw this really cute sweater. It is giving Northern Reflections. It's not Northern Reflections. The brand is cut out, but I recognize like just the little bit of tag that is up there. Like I kind of recognize it. I think it's like Tradition or something like that. It's the same quality as a Northern Reflection. I love it because it has the mock neck sewn in. Love that. It was $7. That's a really good price for like this type of sweater. And I love how it has these cute little fall leaves. Kind of the reason why I bought it is I think a week or two ago I was thrifting. I'm always thrifting, but I never thrift enough to do a huge haul. And I saw like the same sweater, but it was in a beige color. It even had like the same trees on it, but it was a size medium. And I'm like, with my long arms, there's no way it's gonna fit me comfortably. So when I saw this in a bigger size, I had to pick it up. This is how I want a crew neck sweater to fit me. I like the oversizedness of it. Look at the arm length. Arm length fits me. You know, that's my one thing is a lot of times everything will fit me, but my arms will be a little bit too long, but the arms fit me. It's that really comfy crew neck sweater that I love. And when I buy crew neck sweaters, I always get them in a large because I want them to be comfortable and I want them to be long enough that I can fold them in. And then of course I love the little mock neck thing going on that looks like I am wearing an undershirt, but I'm not. I think that this is a really nice sweater. And of course, even though I know it's going more into winter Christmas, I think I can get away with this being more of a Christmassy and a fall type sweater, so that works for me. The next item, which you saw in the haul, does need a little work, but I couldn't leave it there. In the end, I did pick up this jacket. Okay, I know, it's seen better days. There's some little rips and stuff. I can fix it. But I saw it and I'm like, it's just so unique and it's so 80s, 90s that like, I knew I would regret not buying it. It was $10 too. If this was like 20 bucks, I'd be like, see ya, it's fine, you can stay there. But for $10, for a nice, weird, quilted type of coat like this, yeah, it came home with me. Very 80s, very early 90s. I love it. Again, like I said, there are a few like little issues, but I feel that I'm qualified to fix those, to make those repairs. I'm really glad I bought this. It honestly looks like a comforter or blanket that I had growing up that I think used to always sit on the couch. And also just the way it feels like a nice cozy blanket. Here's the back. There's a design on that. And it does zip up. So, you know, sometimes that's a problem. It zips up. Look at this. Look at this. Like, I'm a quilt. You know what this reminds me of? Reminds me of Maggie from The Simpsons. Really cozy. I really like it. I just need to make those few little repairs, but overall I am really happy that I did end up buying this jacket. Now the last item I picked up there, I think you'll know why I picked it up. It's this loon blanket. Would I preferred ducks? Yes, I love ducks. Ooh, is that a duck? No, that's a loon. But loons come in a close second. Look at this thing. It's so pretty and it has ducks on it. I mean, it has birds. So, birds. Where's the little baby bird? I saw it. Little baby bird there. And then there's like a little baby bird there. And then part of me is like, do I want to make it into a jacket or something? And part of me really wants to, but then the other part of me is like, I have other blankets that I had planned to do it with, so why not just use one of those? Because this one I can see in a future home of mine when I can buy a house when I'm 80 years old. I can put this on the back of a chair or on the couch. This is what it's for. Also, it was 20 bucks. Yeah, but there's birds. Super cute. I did put it in the wash last night and it washed beautifully, so I'm very happy with that. It's this beautiful tapestry, and trust me, if I had the wall room to hang it up on the wall as like a proper tapestry, 100% I would. I don't have the wall space for it, but I think this is so cute. On to the next Value Village. This one I didn't find too many things, but the first thing I found is this stapler. It's a stapler and it was $1.99, but I want my computer desk to look like an old man's desk in an office in 1982. I don't know. So I'm collecting anything that is brown or looks like it's made out of wood, but it's not. And so I did find a mechanical pencil sharpener that has like wood accents at an estate sale a few weeks ago. I'm like, this would fit it perfectly. Little brand. Also, like 16 is my number, so if it has a 16 on it, you know, I'm like, oh, I should probably buy it. I needed a stapler too. And then the other thing I'm like really surprised that I found was this cute little blanket or rug or wall hanging thing. I don't know, but I saw it and the price was $4. $4 for this? And yes, I know I could look at it and be like, I can make it. Can I buy the supplies for $4? No. Like, that's the back, and I'm thinking like I could probably put this over like my desk chair when I'm not using it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it right now, but like when I see unique pieces that look like they're from the 60s, 70s, 80s, I will buy it. I feel like that's the whole thing with this video. It's like, I didn't need to buy it, but I bought it. The last place we went to, well, we went to another place between the two, but we didn't find anything. And so when we went to the last place, I did find 2 items. I'll be happy to say that they are both Northern Reflections, and not only are they Northern Reflections, they are classic loon Northern Reflections. You know how much I love the loon Northern Reflections. I mean, I bought a blanket with loons on it, okay? It is a really cute Christmas cardigan. Again, I love Christmas cardigans. Now, would I have bought this if it didn't have the Northern Reflections logo on it? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say I wouldn't have bought it, but because it is Northern Reflections and I love the quality of their items, especially their vintage items, I'm like, I'll get some use out of it. And then on the back, a little Christmas tree, and that's why I love Northern Reflections, is because you have the cute stuff on the front, but they always add that little extra detail on the back. Even has this cute little collar and cute little buttons, and there's this spare button on here. I love it when you get a spare button, especially if it's a thrifted item, because usually those spares are long gone. Now, I did pay 10 bucks. Yeah, they're real serious about their Christmas stuff at this store because like all their Christmas stuff was like $10. But I think it's definitely worth it. Oh, it even has like the little snowflake on the arms. That's adorable. This is what it looks like. I think it fits so nice. Again, I do feel like the sleeves are like a little bit snug, but it's fine. It is a size medium. Would I have liked it to be a size large? Yes. It does look really cute and I do really like it. Also, I feel like red looks really good on me, but I don't gravitate to buying really red items. It is really going to be nice for this holiday season coming up. I did go to my storage unit the other day and I grabbed all of my Christmas sweaters. Will I be wearing all the Christmas sweaters? I don't know, because I had this whole plan for the fall that I was going to wear all these fall themed sweaters and cardigans and vests. And then I proceeded to not wear any of them. I think I wore 2 of them and that was it. Hopefully this year I'll have these more in rotation, maybe? Hopefully, I don't know, but I mean this one is really cute. And then the last one, I have a problem with buying coats. I bought this coat, Classic Northern Reflections, originally 25 bucks, which I would have paid it, okay? There's a loon logo on it. I will buy it. They were 50% off, so that'd been like what, $12.50. It's really heavy duty, and I didn't really realize that until I got home. I thought, you know, just a nice blue, navy blue jacket. The inside is insulated with like this material, which is so nice. And when I noticed the hood part, you fold it, it goes into the collar and then you snap it into place. If it's not raining and there's a hood on my jacket, my purse will get like tangled in it, and especially if I like put the hood up, put the purse on, take the hood down, and then I'm trying to take the purse off and it's getting trapped. If it's not raining, I can just tuck the hood in. I've never had a jacket like this, so that's why I'm like so excited. And it even has this little thing here, which I don't know what it does. Maybe there was something supposed to be on here, like maybe there was supposed to be another layer that went in here. Another great thing about this is that look at the buttons. Even the buttons have the classic loon on it. Oh, I love loons. It's like the perfect fall spring jacket. Really excited to start wearing this. I love the jacket. Now, one thing that I do love about the jacket is these pockets. I'll lift it up so you can kind of see. So what I like is that you can go like this, put stuff here, but if say you have your phone or wallet or whatever in this pocket, there's a side pocket right here that I can put my hand in. And I love it when coats do that. I love secret little pockets, and there is a little pocket right in here, which is adorable. Now, as you saw, I'm like, hey, what is this little thing, little clip in the back of my neck? Get this. They are also on both of the sleeves. There's these little guys. And you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that this did actually come with a second layer or something that was with this. These little clips probably clipped onto it so it would stay in place, and then you could take it out if it wasn't so warm. And you know what I'm thinking? It was. There was something that belonged in here, because this jacket is full of surprises, because there's not one zipper, there's 2 zippers, okay? So there's a second zipper, which means yes, there was a second jacket, liner, sweater that did go in here that is obviously not here anymore. That's okay. I think that would have been a little bit too heavy duty for me. I think the jacket itself has a lot of layers, so I think it's okay. But it has the hood, and that is the most important, because a lot of times I will find really adorable jackets and the hood is missing. Also, now thinking about it, was the second part to this also at that thrift store, but they had donated it like not attached to each other? Should have probably taken a better look, but that's fine. I don't need it. This itself is a really cute jacket. Yeah, I think that will do it for this video. If you're new to my channel, like sewing, thrifting, crafting, and of course crocheting, why not hit the subscribe button? You can follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok and now my Patreon. I think that's it. So y'all have a good day now.